Welcome to the Web Talk Show. My name is Nico Gutjahr, and today we're talking about one of the sweetest Christmas movies ever, Netflix, Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. And we got all the stars here today. Welcome, Madeline Mills, Forrest Whitaker, Annika Nooney-Rose, Phylicia Rashad, Keegan-Michael K, Ricky Martin, and the director David E. Talbot. Thanks for being on the Web Talk Show. How are you?
Hi, Nico. How are you?
I'm great. Ricky, at first at you, we miss you in Germany. We still hear your music. We can all the lyrics. Please come back if you got the time. Are you good? How are you, man?
I am good. Thank you so much for asking. I will be back to Germany, hopefully, with a tour when all this...
When all this will be over. And until then, we got a lot of songs we like to play. And now there's a new one you sing on Jingle Jangle. Tell me, how many hours did you spend in the studio? Or as a pro, you just made some minutes?
Well, for the song, it was not that bad. For the acting part, I needed some time. So I probably spent between on and off almost like two weeks putting this character together. And he was very special. Don Juan Diego is it's a guy that I was working with, but this guy is super cool, super dark, super evil at times. But I have a feeling he's gonna come back at a certain point and show some love because he's kind of dark.
No, I guess you were searching for the word modest. He's one of the most modest characters in history.
Modest.
He's such a cool one.
It needs to be part of another screen.
Yeah, definitely. So have you two been in one room while shooting? Never, right?
Never. We never got to see each other. It's weird to be a member of a comedy team and never be with your partner. It's like, who's on first?
But I have to say, Keegan, for me, you got the bigger hit. Yeah, Magic Man G is such a fat hit. I love that.
Oh my God.
You had a ear crush for yourself, like for days or hours or weeks?
I worked on it for hours and hours. And no, let's go into days. We're definitely going to go into days on this one. Phil Lawrence, who wrote the song, is a guy he's been Bruno Mars's music director for a long time, music supervisor for a long time. And it was just an absolute honor to work with him. So we worked I worked for days and days on my own, just nothing but the song. And then when we got into the recording studio, it was really magic because he was really he'd have little tips here and there. He's like, make sure you go blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, I don't know, I don't have this part. And he goes, no, you got to get that. And then you do that and go, that was perfect. He's the Magic Man P. I was singing Magic Man G. Phil's the Magic Man P. It was fantastic.
I guess it was your luck, so Ricky wasn't there and just saying, oh, damn, man, of course.
Right, and Ricky's like, come on, Keegan. Why don't you know that?
I would never, ever.
So, but let's talk about that great dancing scene you were having on Magic Man G. How many hours or day did you spend on set for that?
That was a month. That was a month of work with the dancers and with Ashley, our amazing choreographer. Ashley did what's the thing with Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron? Greatest Showman. He did Greatest Showman. And so they were wonderful. They took such good care of me, especially, you remember, Nico, when I run and I jump and they land in the guys and they put me up to the bird. Yeah. Like awesome. Never, not one time. In fact, sometimes I'd jump too far. I'd clear their arms because I was so trusting of them. I'd be like, hey, God, whoa! But the dancing was invigorating. It really was. It was so fun. And the energy from all those young people was amazing. It was a new experience for me and I enjoyed it wholehearted.
Totally believe it. So Ricky, you were the one guy with the most hardest part. Yeah, you were just in the studios making the voice acting.
It was different. It was different, but that's hard. That's hard.
It is hard. It is hard.
I know.
Because you have the acting, you have the movement that that will automatically give you a lot to play with internally. But when you're just behind a microphone and you're looking at the screen, obviously. Keegan's acting helped a lot, but it was like, stop, rewind, and then try it again. And then the emotions that you have to add. And then on top of that, I beat myself up like crazy. I want to do it better. And I hope it was good. And
no. It was great. It was great. I had all the best time with it. I'm sure we're going to see the character definitely again. So will you watch that movie on Christmas, you two?
Oh, yes.
Will it? Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a viewing. We're definitely going to have a viewing party on Christmas. I'm going to have a nephew. I'm going to have a nephew on each lap as we watch it.
And Ricky, you with your man and your kids?
I will be with my entire family. I have to add grandpas to the equation because they are dying to see this movie. That's a beautiful thing about Jingle Jangle. It's a journey for everyone. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter, your generation. I must insist, this is going to be the Christmas stories we will be watching for the next 30 years. It's one special production. David Talbot, our director, is someone that I have so much appreciation because of the risks that he's taken to bring this together. They've been working on this project for many, many years. And finally, we're able to present it. And all I have to say is that I am honored to be part of it.
You were my first TV mom, the delightful Claire Huxtable. She was standing straight, standing tall, empowering people, trying to do the best, and also have a career, not just only being a mother. A great role model, great. And I want to say thank you for that. With your craft, you are truly a queen, Phylicia Rashad. And so you were my first TV mom, and now there's a whole new generation get to know you maybe as the first perfect role model as a stream grandmother. So tell me, Phylicia, how did you get to the Jingle Jangle movie?
I received a call saying that I was being offered this role. And I read the script, and that was it. I said yes, absolutely yes.
That's so good. I was so happy to see you again. So how many fun did you had? It looks like you were flying. You have to meet some special things. It looks so charming.
It was very charming, and it required a lot of preparation. I had to go into training to make sure I could do what I wanted to do physically because I wanted to be full on. Someone said, "Oh, she's not going to want to do that." And I said, "Who said that? They don't know me." Yes, I do. But I had to prepare to do it. And I loved that. I loved the preparation. I loved the work, putting in the work to be ready to do it.
And I'd love to see you again. I hope to see you in many, many more movies and TV shows. Can you say a little bit, will there be some more Phylicia everywhere?
It's possible. It's all possible.
Okay. Totally looking forward to that. Congratulations to this awesome debut. You were so great. And I had two favorite phrases, and I wanted to know which one do you like more? Is it whether you think you can or you can't, you're right? Or did you like more because there's nothing that say I can't?
Because there's nothing that says I can't. I mean, all the way, definitely. Yeah, that was my favorite phrase.
That was great. And I love to see you as the star. You were so beautiful and you were so full of heart.
Thank you.
It was so cool. What was the best scene for you? Which was the most fun?
The most fun, there's actually a dancing scene in the movie with me and a few other so talented kid dancers. And that was really fun to film. The music was just blasting, and the choreographer, Mr. Ashley Wallen, was there. And it was a lot of fun to film, definitely. It's one of my favorites.
Annika Noni Rose, you played Jessica.
Yes.
And I have to tell it straight, you made me cry with your performance. There's a very emotional moment, and you got me. You got me teary. Thank you for that. It was awesome. Don't tell the other ones, but your musical performance was the one I had like goosebumps. So tell me, how was the time in the studio, and what did you feel while singing that together with Forrest Whitaker? Make it work again.
Thank you so much, first of all. I was so amped to be working with this music team. It was so thrilling to me to walk into the studio and step into the music of John Legend. And the music itself is so reminiscent of the history of Black America. It is an amazing and beautiful song. And it is a work song for now. I mean, it's called Make It Work. And it is an actual work song, just so clear. It's not sugar-coated, but it also was just so much fun to do and to use that register in my voice, which I don't often use for work because of whatever the roles are. So it was nice to sit in that gravitas of the song, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun.
It's such a wonderful movie. I have to thank you very much for this beautiful work. How did you find Madeline? She's so awesome.
Madeline found me. Madeline is like, she dropped out of nowhere and she just stepped in. And I think she's going to be like Judy Garland when you first saw her in The Wizard of Oz. You know, she kind of was just passing through on her road there. And I think that's who Madeline Mills is.
I was wondering, with your voice, how does it come? How much do you love writing and directing that you never thought about becoming a professional singer or speaker?
Well, I can't hold a tune. You know, I could hold it, but not for long. But I leave that to the professionals. You know, I consider myself a coach and to help put people in the right lane to do what they do best. You know, and I remain a fan. Like Forrest, you know, it's like someone handing you the keys to a Maserati, directing him. And they just ask you not to wreck it. And so that's what I put all of that in there, maybe my next lifetime.
Forrest, when I saw you first, it was 1995, Species. Afterwards, I loved your performances at Vantage Point, Phone Booth, Panic Room, Arrival, of course. And now you're in yet another movie I love in the cast, Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. So tell me, has there ever been a point in your life when you were considering, maybe a dark moment though, acting isn't the right thing for you?
When I considered acting wasn't maybe, it was for a long period of time in my career when I was first acting and learning how to act. I wasn't sure if I could do it well enough to consider it a profession that was my destiny. And it was like, it took deep, like a decade into my career almost. I had been working a lot, and even after I'd done Bird for Cannes, even there, I still was questioning myself. But then something happened, and I said, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. And so I started to do it. You
made so good appearance everywhere. And now here, finally, I can hear you sing. And so beautiful.
Thanks. It was a great opportunity. When David asked me to do it, I was like, I had been singing originally when I was young. And so I said, yeah, I can sing a tune. I can hold a tune. But I was a little nervous, and I did a lot of practicing to get ready for it. And David supported me up. So it was a great opportunity.
And you were able to dance in the snowball fight scene. You made a dance.
Yeah, that was kind of like an impromptu. David wanted to dance, and we were supposed to dance off, and I just kind of gave it my little best shot with a simple little two-step.
It's going to be a TikTok craze around the world. Trust me. Everybody's going to be doing that day.
It is so good. And you said one of the most wonderful phrases in the whole movie. And David, you wrote it. It's never be afraid when people can't see what you see. Only be afraid if you no longer see it. David, what did you felt when you wrote that down?
Wanted to, the film is so much a part of about my life and just, trusting my own instincts. So really the line, I was really saying that to myself, and to everyone else who has been told what they can't do and what won't work. And as an artist, that's what we hear a lot of. But it was just really to remind me and to remind everyone around the world that, to trust your own instincts and trust your own imagination and make sure you see it. And you don't let anyone tell you what isn't so when you believe it.
As I saw the trailer, I was like, this is the perfect Christmas movie for 2020. What did you feel after this year coming with this movie to the end?
I'm excited for the movie to come out because I think it deals with belief and hope again and believing in magic in your life and coming together to be as one. And I think it's got an amazing message for our times of believe, that it's possible that we can have a beautiful life still, no matter how difficult the start we came from. We can move to something great.
And I think it just gives it gives people permission to choose joy, to chase joy, to be alive, to be celebrational, to reflect on the things that matter, which is family, which is love, which is happiness. And I think that the film gives you that.
My name is Nico Gutjahr. This was the Webtalkshow special of Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. And I wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you soon on Instagram or here on YouTube. Bye-bye.
Night.
Danke, Nico.
Hi, thank you.
Bye, it's a pleasure.
Thanks.